Hey everybody, come on in. My TikTok is acting up, but let me see if I can update this. Hello everybody, we'll get started in just a moment. Thank you all so much for being here. All right, let's see here if I can do one of these. All right, thank you all so much for being here. I'll be right back. I just need to go to the computer. Oh, did I not copy it? Oh my goodness. Ah, goodness gracious. Here I come, y'all. Here I come. Let me add. 1 second. Here I come, y'all. Here I come, y'all. Let's add TikTok. Make sure it's working. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and close this down. Turn off the sound. All right, oh, my bad. Here I come. I'm all out of sorts. All right, let me get everything else started. Let's get Instagram started. All right, I think we're ready now. All right, everybody, come on in. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's been a while since I've done a live cooking stream, but it is Friday. Happy Friday. We're going to be doing a stream on Food Talk TV. As always, I like to come on here with you all before I go live on Food Talk TV because clearly I am struggle streaming all the time. But hello, everybody. Hello, Spickle. Hello, Carlton. Not ignoring you all. If you see me looking at this camera, I have a show on Friday on Food Talk TV that's supposed to be exclusive. So if you all want to engage with me, then you can just go over to TikTok, and the channel is Food Talk. All right. So I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you all so much for being here. We're going to make a really simple, another viral recipe. Apparently, there's a life-changing salad, yes, life-changing lettuce. So I'm gonna go over this recipe and we will make it together and see how we like it. But let me get my uniform on and go ahead and get started before we start our show. Let me just straighten everything. Hello, Gentle Inspirer. Thank you so much for being here. So come on in, everybody. Sit back and relax. We're gonna do some, I don't even know if we can call this cooking. We're making a lettuce recipe. So we'll baby step our way back into the cooking content because it's been a while since I've streamed. Y'all know me, and this apron is such a bulky contraption. But let's get it on. Let's get it on. Oh my God, I hurt my shoulder a little bit, so I'm a little bit stiff, but I guess this is all right. All right, everybody, it's 5 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and go live on TikTok. So again, not ignoring you. When I end the TikTok stream, I will be back here with you all. Can we get this straight? And let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's go. All right, come on in, everybody. Let me go ahead and turn this around so I can see and see your comments. All right, everybody, come on in. It's been a while. Welcome back to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher. Make sure you are subscribed to Food Talk TV. We have live cooking content every day of the week, and I'm usually here with you all Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. However, I have been traveling and I've missed the last 3 Fridays. So I was in Korea and then China and then London, but I'm back in Atlanta, and we have another recipe we're going to try and recreate today. Another one came across my feed for life-changing lettuce. Have I ever made this before? No. Has it ever stopped us? No. So we're going to give it a try. I'm going to show you all the video, and I have the ingredients here. Most of them I already had on hand, and then I'd love to know what you all would do to this lettuce. We got Kaz in with the badges. Thank you so much for being here. Ash says, hey, Maggie, we missed you. I missed you all too. Thank you all so much. If you missed me, tap the screen. Make sure that you are sharing and telling other people Maggie is back. Let me go ahead and show you all what we're making. We're already up to 67 likes. Let's see if we can get to 3 digits. Maybe we can get to 100. All right. So again, the original recipe creator is someone named Baked by Melissa. Maybe you all have seen this viral salad. I have been eating everything everywhere, clearly. All right. So it's time to get back to basics. And I, like a lot of you all, was told that iceberg lettuce wasn't even really worth it. It's just mostly water and no nutritional value. But we're going to see if we can recreate this salad, and I'm going to taste it as is, and then I'd love to know how you all would doctor it up. We're already at 577 likes. Thank you all so much. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, and let me show you all this video. We are making a life-changing lettuce today. That's a tall order. We'll see if it's really life-changing, all right? So I'm going to show you all this video, and let me know what you think. And anything like that you want to add to this, I was thinking about. Let me go back. All right. Do you follow Baked by Melissa? Let me tell you something. She talked about something called life-changing lettuce. What? From iceberg, zero flavor, and zero nutritional value? What are you talking about? But I love her, and I trust her. So last night, my mom and I tested, and got it. There's no lettuce left because we loved it. I'm going to get you onto this real quick. Stand by. So start by washing and spinning your lettuce. I could have bought a bag, but why would I do that? This was like $1. You're going to be second guessing this, but don't. We already tested it. It's a winner. You really want to get your lettuce nice and dry. Alexa, how many calories is a head of iceberg lettuce? Uh-oh. About 10 calories a cup. Good to know. Okay. Put it in a bowl. Get my robot. Squeeze a whole lemon in here. Hey, Mustard Queen is here. Take some olive oil and give like 2 good swirls. Is that 3? Probably. This is the kind that I use for salads. The best part. The garlic. I can't remember if she said a whole clove. If you don't have fresh garlic, you can use garlic. Have y'all heard of that garlic too? You probably should do more than this because the garlic is the best part. Measure with your heart. Really get that mixed in there. So just take some tongs. You want that garlic to coat as much as possible. You're going to take a splash of white vin. Yes, I buy it in the house. I have that too under my sink. Would y'all judge me if I use that? Once again, all about mixing. I bought a small one just in case. Flaky salt. So just pour some out like this. She said a quarter size, like a flattened quarter in your palm. Baked by Melissa. She's one of my favorite influencers to follow. Now give this really good toss. Hi, Bodhi. Now at this point, this is the recipe for the life-changing lettuce. We're gonna try it, and it's phenomenal. We'll see about that. One thing that my mom and I did yesterday was we added garbanzo. All right, so she's gonna add some other stuff to it. I'm gonna go ahead and stop here and get the ingredients out. So apparently this life-changing lettuce is really simple, and you can enjoy it as a base. You can also enjoy it on its own. So I don't know if you all have seen this viral recipe. Like I said, I've been eating some of everything, It reminds me of a salad that I had in France once, which was very, very simple. And I don't know if it was just tossed with olive oil and salt, but apparently in Europe, they can make very simple greens taste amazing. So we're going to get these ingredients out. The recipe is already posted at foodtalktv.com. You can go there for my recipes and everybody's recipes, including this one, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and clean off the counter and wash my hands, and we're going to get started. Thank you, Ash, for the flowers and the puffs. We're at 1,700 likes. Let's see if we can get to 2,000. Come on in, everybody. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. This is Food Talk TV. I've missed you all. It's been 3 Fridays. I've been here, there, and everywhere, but I'm back, and we're going to start with a very simple salad, all right? If we can even call it a salad. So this viral recipe is life-changing lettuce. All right, let's clean off the counter. So to start, you need a head of iceberg lettuce. Now, I have seen some people make this with the bag lettuce. I am not the food police. Do whatever works for you. But I'm going to try, every time I make a new recipe, I try to make it the first time exactly the way they did it. And then after that, we can do our own thing, all right? So this is the one that came up in my feed, and she used a head of iceberg lettuce, and I just so happen to have one. Let me know, what is everybody's favorite greens for salad? I'm usually a spinach girl because I think spinach can be used in so many ways. You can use it as a base for a salad. You can also use spinach like in an omelet or any type of hot meal. It wilts down really nicely. You can also put it in like as a sandwich filler. I like spinach. But let me know what you all like. We're at 2,000 likes. Thank you all so much. Ash is here for romaine lettuce. Okay. So it's been a while since I had one of these. I don't know if I got it or the boys got it, or maybe it came in a giveaway box. So we have a head of lettuce. And again, yes, this is mostly water, so it's going to be really low in calories if that's important to you. Excuse me, sometimes when I'm craving something, sometimes you just want to bite down on something. You know, a salad is great depending on what all you put on it, all right? So let's open this up. Let me get, I actually have a salad spinner, y'all. I'm old and I'm old school, so I usually wash stuff by hand, but one of our Day One scholars, thank you so much, Vel, actually gifted us a salad spinner that I've had in the cabinet, so we're gonna get that out. I know there's a 10-second cooking school on Food Talk TV about how to rinse your produce or rinse your lettuce if you don't have a salad spinner. Now this one is starting to look a little bit suspect, but we're gonna get rid of all that. All right. So let's get our salad spinner, and we're going to rinse this off. All right. So this is this beautiful contraption, this nice little device. Apparently, it's lovely. We're going to put our head of lettuce in here, and then the contraption spins it and like shoots all the water off of it. So for me, I was thinking you would chop and then spin. But if you look at the way that she does it, she puts the whole lettuce head in here and then she spins that, which I think is strange. Maybe we'll do both, all right? Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Dee, for the badges. We are at 2,000 likes. Make sure you're tapping and sharing. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, and we are on Food Talk TV. So I am going to put the whole head of lettuce in here. And wait, I'm supposed to rinse it first. Y'all, I am so out of sorts. It's been a while. Where is Garcon? People have been cooking for me. Now I'm back here cooking for y'all. All right, so let's rinse it off. But we're still going to chop it and rinse it properly, all right? But let's follow the way she did it in the recipe. All right, so we have our head of lettuce. Yeah, I don't know about this, y'all. That's not right. Because it won't seal. We're going to have to chop it and then we'll rinse, all right? So come on in, everybody. We are at 2,100 likes. Let's see if we can get to 2,500. I'm going to go ahead and cut the lettuce, and then we will spin the lettuce. Dane's girl says that's strange. Yeah, I think so too. But what do I know, y'all? We're just struggle cooking over here. Let's get our cutting board. And for a chopped salad, we want it to be chopped pretty fine. So I'm going to take off the, the struggle brown pieces. And then we're going to get all of the leaf lettuce in there. I was about to say romaine, but what is this? Iceberg lettuce doesn't usually keep too well, but this lady that was talking about it said her and her mom ate the whole thing in one sitting. And I'm hungry. I've been waiting for this salad. So if you are a volume eater, let's turn this over. No, let's use this side. The side with the grooves will hold the liquid. If you are a volume eater, a big salad could be great to keep you from snacking on other things, right? So let's go ahead and take the core off. And I like these big outside leaves because these are great for like lettuce wraps or, you know, a nice burger. I know they're a little bit wilted, but I think you could put them in an ice water bath and they come back to life. So we're not going to waste. We're going to just go ahead and start chopping it up. All right, so let's take this off, and I'm just going to put it in the salad spinner. Thank you, Rachel. Rachel says, hello, Maggie. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher. I make food and femininity content, and today we are making a life-changing lettuce. All right, so if you are in the middle of summer salad season, this is a little bit, this could be a great staple for you. All right, so I'm just putting everything into the salad spinner, and I'm going to chop it kind of fine. All right, so let's just go ahead and cut it in half. Oh, it looks so good. What could we do with that? We could put a burger in there. We could wrap it around some deli meat. I don't know. To me, like, we're coming up on 4th of July if you're in the U.S. and, you know, those burgers on the grill. This just reminds me of, you know, if you like a loaded burger with the lettuce and the tomato and all that on there, just having that nice iceberg lettuce, that crunch with your burger. It's the simple things, right? Erlene says pop the core out of it. Yeah, I saw that in a recipe once where you just like bash it on the counter and the core comes out and then you have the beautiful sheets of lettuce still intact if you are going to be using it for lettuce wrap. So I've cut it lengthwise. I'm just going to turn it and then cut it crossways. And we're going to put all of this inside our salad spinner. That is the key to a chopped salad. I am not a professional. Do not listen to me. We struggle cook over here. But with the chopped salad, you want everything to be chopped small and everything to be approximately the same size. You know, if you have a salad that's like big leaves and, you know, maybe big hard-boiled eggs or pieces of ham or whatever, maybe that's fine. But ideally, with the chopped salad, you get a bite of everything all at once, okay? So it's not perfect, but we're gonna go in here with our iceberg lettuce into the salad spinner. And I'm doing the whole head of lettuce, all right? Good evening, Maria. Thank you so much for being here. We are at 2,700 likes. Make sure you all are tapping and sharing. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, and this is Food Talk TV. You can get this struggle recipe and all recipes on foodtalktv.com, so make sure you check out the website. And we are making this life-changing lettuce. I don't know, we'll see. But if you have iceberg lettuce and this is good, maybe this could be a great way for you to use it until you use me up. All right, so we're almost done here. So far we just have one head of lettuce, iceberg lettuce. And we have rinsed it, and I'm just chopping it relatively evenly. And then we're gonna put it in the salad spinner. But yeah, I love a good chopped salad. Y'all know, like the salads at, what is it, California Pizza Kitchen or any of those places. I don't know. Does anybody know? Do they chop it by hand, or is there a machine that gets it so perfectly small? All right, I think this is good enough. All right, we struggle cook over here. So we have the other half of the lettuce. So I'm just gonna add this in. If you are invited to an event and you want to bring something that looks bountiful and beautiful, this could be it, because it's not really a lot of ingredients. All right. So far we have our lettuce. Now she says you want to get this really dry, so I'm going to put the top on to the salad spinner, and we're going to try and spin all of that liquid off. I like a wet salad. I don't mind a salad that's got like all the yummy stuff at the bottom, but you know, okay. She says dry it off really well, so let's do that. All right, so you could do the paper towel method. You could swing it around in a towel method, or if you have one of these doodads, we've got a salad spinner. So I think I put the top on there, and then this on here, and then I'm just gonna press multiple times, and it's gonna spin. And you see the outside is kind of dry right now. We're gonna have all that liquid on the glass, if this is glass. All right, thank you all so much for being here. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. We are making life-changing lettuce today. So another recipe came up in my feed. I know, wow, isn't this fancy? So this is is it OXO or OXO? Y'all know I don't know. But this is from Amazon, and one of my dear subscribers gifted this to us. So I feel very fancy using it. So you see it spinning the lettuce all around. You see all that moisture that's coming out. All right. What did we do before technology? But it did. It made like a nice little vortex here. And to me, the salad still has water on it. I'm fine with it. Y'all tell me. But we do have, can you see there's some liquid in the bowl here? So if you did want it super dry or drier, that's fine. All right, so I'll just take that out. I think you could even use this bowl. I would put the salad in here. Like, why not? But I have a bowl. Let's try and pretend like we know what we're doing, all right? So I'm just going to rinse this out and dry it out. But yeah, that's another reason I wanted to make this recipe, because we have this fancy salad spinner. Thank you. Is it Aisha? She says, congratulations, Maggie. Y'all, we're at 3,900 likes. Let's see if we can get to 4,000. Make sure you are tapping and sharing. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, and we are making life-changing lettuce. All right, so let's see what we do next. So far, we have the, look at what she does.
You're going to be second guessing this, but don't. We already tested it. It's a winner. You really want to get your lettuce nice and dry.
We did that.
How many calories
We did that. So she
iceberg
spinned
lettuce?
it and then chopped it. I chopped it and then spinned it,
Good to know.
spun it,
Put it in a bowl.
put in a bowl.
Squeeze a whole lemon in here.
Squeeze a whole lemon. Okay, that's next. So let's get a bowl, and then let's get a lemon. I have one last lemon from LA that I think I'm going to use. All right, so we have a bowl here, a very nice big bowl. So we're going to put our relatively dry lettuce in here. I feel like I'm wasting dishes, but okay. So we have our chopped iceberg lettuce. Smells lettucey. Next, we need the juice of a whole lemon. Now, I bought, let me show y'all. Let's see here. Okay. So I did place a grocery order, and I have a lemon from the grocery store. However, if you all have been following me, I've done a lot of travel lately. And when I was in LA, one of my dear subscribers has a lemon tree, and she brought some of her, I wouldn't say homemade, homegrown lemons to my hotel. So you all can see this is the lemon from the store, and this is the lemon from her tree. And you can see it's kind of gnarly looking, but I froze it. Mike's husband says you can freeze it, so it's a little bit tender, but I feel like it's going to be really juicy. So we're going to cut into this one and squeeze it all over our salad, because you can see this one right here, it's kind of firm, but this one right here, look at how almost like spongy it is. So I want to use it. I've been wanting to use it for you all. So I did wash it before, but let me just wash it again, and then we're going to cut it in half. Oh no, but the problem is it's not going to fit. This is my lemon juicer, and it's bigger than my lemon juicer, but I'm gonna use it. I want to cut into this and see what we have, and maybe we can figure out a way. I should have one of those, like, y'all know what I'm talking about, those old school juicers. If I had one of those, I feel like I do somewhere. I have so many gadgets. Ugh. That's all right. We'll do it by hand. I'm not really strong, but I want to get in here. We're going to cut it crossways. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, it smells delightful. Look at that. Look at how juicy this lemon is. All right. And this is from LA, one of our subscribers' trees. I'm going to try and stuff it in here. We need the juice of a whole lemon. So I'm going to put it in here and I'm going to try with my struggle hands and get all of it. Whoa! Okay, it's really juicy. All right, there's one, and I'm not going to toss this, y'all. I'm actually going to put it in a pitcher. 3 different ways to use a lemon. Don't waste. Number 1, you can zest it. Maybe we'll do some of this because I saw a recipe where they put some lemon zest on the salad. So you can zest it. If you're going to zest it, do it whole first, because once you cut into it, and especially once you squeeze it like this, it's no good. You can squeeze it just like we did into the salad. One second, let me get the pitcher. And then after use number 2, don't toss this. I almost want to like boil it into some like sugar syrup and make, those like candy peeled like rinds. Ugh, I want to do that. Or I put it in a pitcher, and if I'm drinking water or tea, I'll just keep refilling it over the cut lemon. So you get a really good use out of it. But yeah, you could probably squeeze this by hand, y'all. This is a beautiful lemon, and I'm sure it's organic, but I wanted to use this in a recipe. So we're going to get the other one. So this is going to be a very lemony salad. I'm trying to force it in here. Come on in, everybody. We're at 7,000 likes. Thank you so much. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. We are making a life-changing lettuce today, another viral recipe. So far we have 1 head of lettuce, and for this recipe you need a cutting board, a knife, and a bowl, and a juicer. Let's go in, see how much we're getting out of here. All right, we do the rest. Oh, all right. So we got all that lemon. And it's still juicy. Let me know what you all would do with this. I've told you what I would do. Should we boil it and make some tea? Okay, so now we have lettuce and we have the juice of 1 whole, very juicy lemon. Let's see what else we need to do.
Calories is a head of iceberg lettuce.
Aw, thank you, Katie.
About 10 calories a cup.
8,000 likes. Thanks, y'all. Okay.
Squeeze a whole lemon in here.
Did that.
Take some olive oil and give like 2 good swirls. Is that 3? Probably.
2 good swirls of olive oil. You just eat the rest of the lemon. I know, right? Okay, so now since this is her recipe, I am going to use olive oil. The oil that has been approved for me, I'll show y'all what I'm supposed to use, is this MCT coconut oil. I'm not a fan. I'm not going to lie to y'all. So I am going to use the olive oil. It's going to be richer and it's going to give more flavor. Again, the measurements are 2 swirls. What is that? So I'm just going to go in here around once and around twice. Maybe like 2.5. I'm getting excited now. I'm getting really excited. I see the, I smell the lemon and I see the oil. Okay, so far 1 head of lettuce washed and spun. Juice of a lemon, 2 swirls of iceberg lettuce. I mean, what was that olive oil? Y'all. All right, let's see what else we need to do.
Squeeze a whole lemon in here.
Yep.
Take some olive oil and give like 2 good swirls.
Yep.
Is that 3? Probably. This is the kind that I use for salads. The best one. The garlic.
Garlic.
I can't remember if she said a whole clove. If you don't have fresh garlic, you can use garlic.
All right,
okay.
so
I have garlic
a
too.
whole clove of garlic. She said garlic or jarlic. So I'm going to move this behind me so I don't mess it up because y'all know I will. And I did buy a clove of garlic just for this recipe, um, trying to use the real stuff. I do have garlic paste. I also have the garlic in the jar. But let's go ahead and give this a try. We're just going to smash this. Let me turn it over. We're going to just smash this. And some people grate. I do have the, what is this thing called? Not a mandolin. There's a name for this. I know it's a fine grater. I've been out of the kitchen for a while. Somebody tell me what's the name of this. Another one of my subscribers gifted that to me because I want to be fancy. I'm not a real cook. I just play one on TikTok. Microplane. Thank you, Lori. I knew it. See? So you can use your microplane or, see what I mean, y'all? I have so many gadgets. Or I have this thing because the microplane is really sharp. So we're going to use this thing and squeeze it in there. Thank you for the love, Jeanette, Beverly. Thank you all so much. We're over 10,500 likes. Y'all are so generous. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, and I am your substitute teacher because I cook with sugar substitutes, dairy substitutes, and gluten substitutes. Not today. We're making air sandwiches. No, I'm kidding. We're making life-changing lettuce. But I like to, have fun and recreate recipes in a way that's healthy so that I can have it. All right, so we have this is a bulb of garlic. Okay, so the big one is a bulb of garlic. So I'm just going to break it open, and I'm greedy. Now this one came out, but I want this big one. I want the big one. So greedy. But will that fit in my tool? Would you all grate with the microplane or would you use this? Why do I feel like doing both? Oh, this is 2. That's why it's so big. Okay. So we have, this is a clove of garlic. So I'm just going to get I smashed it a little too hard. We're going to get the paper skin off here and get down to the smooth part. It smells nice. Ah, Katie says my hubby and son are teachers. Yeah, my parents are both retired teachers. So I have this doohickey. I don't know what it's called. A garlic press. Thank you for the rose, Kaz. You would use the microplane? Okay. For I will in just a moment, but I got this out, so I want to use this too. Okay. So for the microplane, y'all put me to work, working day and night. I guess I should be doing this over the bowl. That would make more sense. All right, so we have some garlic in here, but the problem is you gotta like scrape it out. Okay, so I did half in the microplane. Now I'm putting the other half in here. Let's get our bowl of salad. So far for our life-changing lettuce, 1 head of lettuce, iceberg, juice of a lemon, really juicy lemon, olive oil, 2 swirls, and then I'm gonna go in with the garlic. I'm just gonna press. My hands are not strong. Okay. All right. So we have some garlic on here. I'm going to use the knife to kind of just scrape it. Fresh garlic in here. Oops. Sorry. And then, see, how do y'all get this out? Do you just, I'll get a spoon. I would just use my hands, but y'all know how people are. That's the thing, like it just collects all up in here and then I'm greedy. I don't want to waste anything. And I'm like, we got garlic left over. All right. It smells really good. Okay. Whew. Maybe we'll stick with 1 clove of garlic because a little bit goes a long way. All right. So we have our fresh clove of garlic here. We have lemon. We have olive oil, lettuce. All right. So let's see what else we need to make in here in our struggle salad. Tap it on the bowl. Oh, we did get more. See? Y'all were right. Oh, hold on. I lost my...
Washing and spinning. There's a whole lemon in here.
Yep, we did that.
Take some olive oil and give like 2 good swirls.
We did that.
Is that 3? Probably. This is the kind that I use for salads. The best part. The garlic.
We did that.
I can't remember if she said a whole clove. If you don't have fresh garlic, you can use garlic. It's okay.
We use
I have
fresh.
garlic too. I probably should do more than this because the garlic is the
Would
best
y'all do
part.
more
And
garlic?
with your heart. Really get that mixed in there. So just take some tongs. You want that garlic to coat as much as possible.
Oh, we need to mix it.
Take a splash of white vin. Yes, I buy it in a half gallon.
Okay.
A splash.
Splash of vinegar and then mix.
Add some flaky salt.
Okay, so vinegar and salt, but she mixes as she goes. So let's go on in here and let's really give this a mix. Now my lemon was really juicy, and honestly, the the olive oil has got it like nice and slick. You know how iceberg lettuce is usually like more of a dry, crunchy bite, but I don't know if you can tell, but with the olive oil in here, it's really like almost like satiny slick. All right, so we got the garlic and then vinegar. Y'all, I'm embarrassed. I bought this so I don't look so janky, but I also have the vinegar under the sink and she used it, so I'm gonna use it. All right, I know if you have a fancier one, cleaning products, this is so bad. They're both Walmart, but I don't want to open a second one. You know what I mean? All right, let me clean my hands and touch the cleaning products. What do y'all do? Do you have a separate vinegar for cleaning and one for cooking? Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know. Y'all tell me. So we're just going to do a splash. You like the bowl? Yes. I don't know where I think y'all want my first house. They left some stuff in the attic and I've had these over 20 years ever since. Keeping it real. Okay, so we have this Walmart vinegar. How much is a splash? Splash? I figure I could splash extra. I don't know. I feel like I should clean my hands again because it was under the sink. I don't know, y'all. Oh my gosh. All right, so we have white vinegar. And now, oh, y'all, my tongs are not secure. So the key is to really like mix everything well because you want lemon in every bite, olive oil in every bite, garlic in every bite, and salt. All right. So I even bought a new salt for y'all, but she said flaky salt, and I have one that's already open. So you know what? We're going to use this dollar store kosher salt. How much salt? They said a quarter size in the palm of your hand. How much is that? I don't know. Let me dry my hands because I'm washing them every other minute. And I have this big chunky, this seems like a lot, but they said a quarter size of salt. White wine vinegar. Ooh. What I got is just distilled white vinegar, all right? So we're going to salt it fancy, and then we're going to toss. This is it. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm going to mix it well. And I know the salt, y'all can kind of see, it's like making the salad really shiny. I don't know if you can see that. Y'all were at 15,000 likes. Thank you so much. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. If you can call this food, it's all the same. Thank you. Maybe it's rabbit food. We are making, I'm all jacked up over here. We are making life-changing lettuce. All right. So I'm just going to get a spatula and really get in there. And then, I know everybody's eating it out of the bowl, but I'm going to try and be a little bit elegant and plate it and just eat the salad on its own. And I'm going to show you all the original video. And I'm nervous to try it, but oh, how about we lock it? So I'm just going to go around the sides and really get everything mixed up because we don't want a bite of garlic. This could be, it smells really nice. You know, isn't a vinaigrette just oil and vinegar anyway? So some people are putting protein on it. I have a rotisserie chicken. Some people are doing like Parmesan. I was thinking bacon would go really well. I found some, but it's frozen. All right, so let's look at the video and then we're gonna taste it because we are ready. This is the original, all right? Black pepper would be good.
Juice.
Did she do black pepper?
You can't measure olive oil. It's 2 circles. Salt until it's the size of a flat quarter, which is about half a teaspoon. 1 clove of garlic.
Pepper.
Last but not least, a splash of white vin. You can always add more. You have to make sure that the garlic is evenly distributed.
I'm glad you called out the pepper. I'm gonna go get some.
This is just lettuce. This is the first thing I tasted when I went with a D to visit his parents when we were dating. Changed my life forever. Probably why I married him. I married you because of your mom's lettuce. Hear that, Tata?
No black pepper? Oh my gosh.
Maybe it's just lettuce, but it's delicious.
Okay.
You know, like you eat a watermelon and you're like, it's so refreshing. This is the watermelon of salads.
Okay, let's see about that.
Make this one.
All right, so some of y'all say pepper, some of y'all say no pepper. Ooh, do I have black pepper? I have red pepper, fresh red pepper, and I have black pepper. But I'm going to taste it as is, and then we'll doctor it up a little bit. All right, let me get a plate. And I'm going to put some of this on a plate, and I'm going to taste it because I got to get the pictures. All right. So I've got, y'all, I don't know if it looks good to you all. It's nice and shiny. I'm going to give it I'm going to take a picture of it, and then we're going to taste it because I'm ready now. I'm excited. But this is so like, I don't know. Everybody says it's amazing. Let's take a quick picture. And don't worry, we're going to do some other stuff. Okay, we got this lettuce. Let me do one with the flash. Ooh, and then a quick video. All right. Let's go in. Let me get a fork. It's time to see if our lives are changed with this life-changing viral lettuce. Iceberg lettuce, olive oil, salt, vinegar, and lemon. Y'all, oh mama, oh this is so good. It tastes like Olive Garden. This is Olive Garden without the croutons. Find me a crouton. I need crunchy bread right now. Y'all, you know how Olive Garden is kind of like slick? Hold on 1 second, y'all. This is about to be ugly. Okay, now, okay, yeah. Y'all, this is Olive Garden. All you need is the never-ending cheese swirls, Roma tomato, crunchy croutons. Yeah, we're about to do that. And I'm going to put some chicken on it. Watch me. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Y'all, I didn't think I would like it. Hold on. It is so good. This is the Olive Garden big bowl of salad. This is the Olive Garden dupe. Mm-hmm. Okay. We need tomatoes. I'm so excited. What kind of lettuce? Okay. Here's the recipe. It's on foodtalktv.com. Nana, for you. 1 head of iceberg lettuce, or you can get the bag. Chop it and then rinse it, or the other way around. The juice of 1 lemon. I had a big old homegrown lemon. Nice and zippy, but not too tart. 2 swirls of olive oil. I'd say a couple tablespoons olive oil. A splash of white vinegar. That gives you kind of like that tang. A teaspoon of salt. I use flaky sea salt. And the garlic. The garlic gives it like this earthiness. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm gonna stop talking. Y'all, this is, you do. You want to tear it up. All you need is a breadstick. Hold up. Hold up. So what do we have in the Olive Garden salad? Croutons. Y'all, I'm low carb. I don't have croutons. Could I do nuts? I have walnuts and I have peanuts. So I have some cherry tomatoes and then I have this little sad slicing tomato. What would go well with this? Would y'all do cherry tomato or the slicing tomato? Also, I think in the Olive Garden salad, they have banana pepper or something like that, right? Let me see what I got. Hold up. Woo! We got banana rings. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got these struggle banana rings. These are going in. What else is in the Olive Garden salad? Cheese, please. Now, I don't have Parmesan, but I do have my Pecorino Romano. So if I had a Parmesan, I would use it. But here's a substitute for y'all. This came from Whole Foods. This is Pecorino Romano. You would use cherry tomatoes, ooh, black olives, and walnuts. Okay. So this is what I'm going to use. You know how I'm so excited. I want to jump in this bowl and eat my way out. And I got a rotisserie chicken. Lord have mercy, we're having dinner. Hold up, I need more. Y'all. This life-changing lettuce. Y'all. Okay. Walnuts. Hold up. Let me get the walnuts. Oh, I want a breadstick. Okay. All right, y'all. We're in overtime. I don't have breadstick, but I made spaghetti for Mr. President yesterday. I have that New York, Texas toast. So bad. What do y'all think? Hold up. Should I put one of these in the air fryer? Purple onion. Oh, that's right. Onion is in the... I have cilantro. What do y'all think? I don't have a breadstick or croutons. Should I put one of these in the air fryer and cut it up and have it with the salad or leave it? This is that New York, Texas toast. Oh, yeah? Let me see. Do I have onion? Ooh. I don't have purple onion, but I got yellow onion. Hold on. I got some struggle green onion. Oh, my Lord. I don't have red onion. I got a yellow onion and I got some struggle green onions. Look, I just came back from vacation. Everything is a mess. Just leave it, yes, to the toast. Okay, we'll put one in for research purposes. This is not low carb, okay? This is bad. But for research purposes, we're just gonna add this. All right. For a buttery crouton. So we got our pop-up sheets. And we're gonna make this a meal. Look what I bought, y'all. A rotisserie chicken. So we're gonna shred some of this on top. Shut the front door. All right, I hope y'all got that picture of that lettuce. We about to do lettuce. I get so excited when it's time to eat. This is like lettuce extraordinaire. All right. So we have our struggle toast. Put this in the air fryer. My struggle air fryer. All right. Just let it do its thing. All right. So y'all said cherry tomatoes. So let's put this away. Because y'all know we can eat the whole sleeve. Do it up. I know, right? Okay. So cherry tomatoes. I'm just going to do a handful of these. I'm going to rinse them off. And I'm just going to toss them in there. I think with Olive Garden, they have the Roma tomatoes that they slice. Should I slice them in half or leave them like this? What do y'all think? Since we're over here making our own. Who needs Olive Garden? We got Maggie Garden. Slice it. Okay. Y'all, this is so good. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's the perfect combination. I got my garlic paper everywhere. This tastes like, I'm just going to do half, okay? This tastes like Olive Garden dressing. That's what it is. Y'all know how the Olive Garden, when they give you that big bowl and the dressing goes down to the bottom and you want to sop it up with a breadstick? Okay, just me. I thought everybody wanted to do that. I haven't been to Olive Garden in years, y'all. I can't eat that stuff. I love it. It just don't love me back. Are we at 22,000 likes? Oh my Lord. Come on in, everybody. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. Oh, just like the lemons are bursting, my tomatoes are bursting. We are making a Maggie garden salad with the life-changing lettuce. And we're going to try and make an Olive Garden copycat. All right, so I've got these cherry tomatoes. Let me just taste one for research. Ooh, tastes like a tomato. Thank you. All right. Yeah, y'all. I'm so excited. So wrong. Y'all, when I tell you, this salad, you know how you keep eating on that Olive Garden salad after they bring your pasta and whatever out because it's just silky and good? Oh, my word. Focus, Maggie. All right. We got tomatoes. We're going to add them to the bowl. All right. So we have our cherry tomatoes, banana peppers, right? I think at Olive Garden they have, I think someone said pepperoncinis. I don't have that. This is dollar store banana pepper rings. I'll just kind of cut them in half and we'll put them in here. I'm glad y'all like watching because I'm so excited. All right. Thank you so much. Let's get some of these out. Yeah, y'all, seriously, this salad right here, take this to your 4th of July or barbecue or whatever. It's a really nice salad. I don't know how much is in there. I got this much. We're going to cut them in half. Probably don't even have to cut them in half, right? You could just kind of leave them as they are. I think in the Olive Garden salad, they're pretty big. So I won't do too much. All right, we got our banana peppers. We have our New York Texas toast in the air fryer. Let's pause for a minute. How do we even have New York Texas toast? Y'all know what I'm talking about, the one in the yellow box? How do you even have New York Texas toast? Y'all didn't ask me about that. Let's go in with our banana peppers. All right. What else is in the Olive Garden salad? The cheese. Okay. So this is what I have. This is Pecorino Romano. Now, a little bit goes a long way. You know, at Olive Garden, they have the one that you grate, that you shred on the, what is that thing, y'all? Y'all know what I'm talking about. And they say, let us know when. And some of y'all don't ever let them know when. So I'm going to go in. In all seriousness, this is my substitute for Parmesan. Pecorino Romano is made from sheep's milk. So when I say I'm dairy free, I have to avoid cow dairy. But I can have sheep's milk, I can have goat's milk, red onion. I know, I don't have red onion. I have white onion or green onion. I have struggle white onion or struggle green onion. We're winging this, y'all. I didn't know I was gonna like it. So let me put the top on my cheese so I don't knock it over in my excitement. Do we want more cheese? All right. What do we do? Louisiana loves salad. Looks good. Green onion? Okay, we'll do some green onion. All right. So let's move our cheese behind. Our struggle Texas toast is still doing its thing over there for our croutons, or I have walnuts. All right. Let's do I'm going to slice up a little bit of green onion and we'll put it in here. And then the last thing I'll do, I don't know if they have a chicken salad at Olive Garden, but I have a rotisserie chicken. All right, y'all, laugh at me if you want to. More cheese, please? Okay. Let me see how bad my green onions look. Y'all know how I am. My produce is just, because I know all the produce in your fridge looks incredible. So let's take these 2 pieces out that aren't, well, okay, whatever. This is what we got. I'll cut them up after. And you know those fridges that have the meal prep? everything like in the nice jars and it looks beautiful. This is not that, okay? So we're gonna take off the struggle pieces. We're gonna rinse it off, and we're just going to do a little dice now or slice. I know Olive Garden has the red onion. Do both onions. Ooh! All right. Let me do this one, and then I'll get a little bit. The only thing about the white onion, it's really oniony. Okay. I'm gonna try and cut this on a bias so we look fancy, because you know at Olive Garden they use the sliver of the red onion, or not. We'll just chop this up, take off the struggle pieces, and then I'll do like one sliver of white onion because the balance right now is perfect, and I'm not trying to mess it up. Oh, we're at 24.6 thousand likes. Let's see if we can get to 25,000 likes. Come on in, everybody. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. And today's recipe was the life-changing salad, and it has changed all of our lives. It is so good. When I tasted it, it tastes like that big bowl of Olive Garden salad. So I'm trying to recreate it. I know Olive Garden uses red onion. We don't have that, all right? So this is what we got. And some of y'all greedy want more cheese. So we got green onion, and you want more cheese, please. Okay, so imagine we're at Olive Garden with the thing. I don't know what it's called, and neither do you. Or maybe you do. So this is my Pecorino Romano. I'm going light because it's a very concentrated, it's a dry, salty, aged cheese. It's got a lot of character to it, okay? So this isn't play cheese. You can really like smell it, all right? Let's see how our croutons. Okay. Woo! It's coming along. I'm gonna go a little bit more. This is our New York. Oh, in my lemon! I dropped it in the lemon. It's okay. It's going back in. We need a little bit more. Someone said boiled egg. Okay. I don't see boiled egg at Olive Garden. Okay. Focus. I'm gonna toss this up. Give this a taste. Oh, y'all said onion. I'll do a little sliver of this. But yes, you could, if you're vegetarian, you could do boiled onion, boiled egg. I'm so excited. I got chicken. We eat meat today, okay? So if you're vegan, stop here. Well, actually stop before the cheese. If you're vegetarian, you could do, let me rinse this off. You could do the cheese, and I'm literally just gonna get like that much. Not much because I don't want the onion to overpower. I'll cut it up for meal prep later. We got other stuff to do right now, all right? So I'm just gonna pretend that this is red onion. It is not. I know that, and you do too. But we're just gonna try and make some nice little slivers. Oh, if we can. I hope I don't regret this because the balance of my salad was perfection. All right, so that's it. This much onion, all right, in our big bowl. I think we got just about everything. Let's toss it and take another taste. Black olives, they do have olives at Olive Garden. Of course they have olives at Olive Garden. But you know what? I don't like olives. But you know what? In all fairness, I don't like American olives. My ex-husband used to say all the time, you haven't had real olives. Go to Spain, go to Italy. When I went to Italy and I was eating in Venice, I think it was, when I tell y'all, can y'all see just the texture here, how it's almost like so like juicy and wet? This, life-changing. I see what she means when she says it's like the watermelon of salad. It is that good. We put all this goodness in here. I'm gonna taste it. Then we're gonna shred some chicken in here. Oh. Okay, let me try some. Hold up. I was liking it before the cheese, but let's see. Get some tomato, get some banana pepper. Let's go in there and see how we like it. Mmm! Mmm! Oh my God! It's even better! Y'all, I'm about to lose my mind. The cheese adds like a creaminess to it. Before it was like really nice and bright and clean. Y'all look at this. Look at all this goodness. You see this lettuce juice that's coming down at the bottom? Don't it look like that Olive Garden salad at the bottom? So the cheese adds like a creaminess to it. When you bite down on that tomato with the lemon and then the sweetness of the tomato, change your life. Okay, let me go one more. Let's check on our toast. I think I'm gonna put it on a wire rack because the croutons that they have are I'm about to lose my mind. The croutons that they have are really crunchy. So y'all can see here. Oh, it's falling everywhere. Mm, I want to cry. Okay, let's check on our crouton. All right. Woo! It's getting kind of stiff. I'm gonna go a little bit more. It's a little bit buttery, but yeah. All right, I'm just gonna shred some rotisserie chicken. Or should I do? All right, I'm gonna put this back in on the wire rack so it can get just a little crusty. And then we'll cut it up and make like the Olive Garden crouton. All right, I'm gonna put that up at the top. All right, so today we made a life-changing lettuce. And then we turned it into an Olive Garden salad. Don't worry, I'm gonna plate it nicely. I'll put it in another something. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, now last thing, you could do protein. I would do bacon. I don't have any. Well, I do, but it's frozen and we don't have time for that. So I'm gonna go in the struggle rotisserie chicken. And I'm just gonna tear off some chicken meat. Sorry to our vegan friends, vegetarian friends, today is not for you. We got a nice leg quarter here. Let's taste the wing just for research purposes. It's good. I wish it were seasoned a little more, but honestly, the salad will carry it. All right, so I'm gonna take the skin off. This was just a Walmart rotisserie chicken. If you have like a big juicy one, you know, like from Costco or Sam's Club, go with that. I'm just gonna shred by hand. Oh. And then should I toss this in the chicken or should I put it on top of the chicken? What would y'all do? Not poison? Ah, yes, I used the juice from a whole lemon. Absolutely. And I want to make this a meal, so I may do even more chicken, like half of the chicken. Put it on top? Okay, I was thinking so too. So let me do that. And, oh, I didn't do black pepper for y'all. Let me do some black pepper. All right, and we'll just put this on top. If you want to toss it in, you can. And then I'll get the croutons, our air-fried croutons. I think this is good. I won't waste too much time. All right, let's, this will be our protein on top, just so you all can see. All right, so let's do some pepper. Optional, but you all asked for pepper. I wish I had the fresh cracked black pepper, but I have a little bit of this. And we'll do this one too, just so y'all feel good. All right. And then we're gonna toss this up and I'm gonna put it in a nicer dish. Oh, the croutons. Would you toss the croutons in or would you put the croutons on top? I think I'll put them on top so they look nice. What do y'all think? Let's give it a taste. Mm! Mm! Okay, focus. Oh, we gotta turn this off before we burn our croutons. All right, croutons done. So let me give y'all a nice presentation. We have a, on top, okay, we have a nice little pasta dish, whatever. So let me see if I just, Y'all see how this is just coming out like a beautiful, oh my word, mama. And for those of you who like the cheese, please, I'll garnish with a little extra cheese. All right. I should have kept some cherry tomatoes on the top. Look at that. Let's put the chicken on top. This could be your protein of choice. And then let me get our crouton, because I don't have real Italian, Olive Garden breadsticks. Let me just reach in there with my hand because I'm old. All right. We got a nice little crustacean going on here. Let me get a bread knife. Woo! I'm so excited. So excited. All right. So this is our New York, Texas toast. Research. This is not gluten free, but I had to, y'all. I had to. Oh my gosh. The internet made me do it. All right. These are nice and hot. All right. Let's put this around. I want to cry, y'all. This looks so good. Looks yummy. All right. One last thing. What would y'all put on there? I'll just do a little bit more black pepper or red pepper or whatever pepper this is. And I wish I had some cherry tomatoes and just a little bit more of the cheese, just for a little garnish. And we are done, because it's perfect. I'll take another little picture and then give y'all a bite. I wish I had saved some cherry tomatoes to put on the top. Y'all would eat this. This is your life-changing salad. Mm-hmm. All right, let me get another picture. Then I'm gonna take a bite with the crouton, with the chicken, with everything. I'm about to lose my mind. Ah! Okay, so exciting. All right, let me kind of move everything so I don't look like Who Shot John. All right, I'll just zoom in close. Okay, y'all, this is so good. All right, let's get it. Oh my word, mama, when you see this on Food Talk TV, yes, we made this. Yes, we made that. Yes, 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 we made that. All right, let's do one more with the flash. And then we're going to do a video. Oh, yeah. You know you want some. If you want it, here it is. Come and get it. Something, something, cause it's going fast. I don't know. Y'all know that song. All right. All right, y'all. We did it. Our life-changing lettuce. I'm going in for a bite. All right. Olive Garden / Maggie Garden salad with the toasted New York, Texas toast and some struggle rotisserie chicken. We need a big bite. We need tomato. We need a crunchy, crusty crouton. Hold on. Get on that. Hold on, y'all. I'm literally drooling. All right, we're going to have to build a bite. We need tomato. We need banana pepper. Yeah. We need everything on here. Let's give it a try. And then I'm going to let y'all go so I can go embarrass myself. Go on. If you want, you can toast your croutons even more if you like them like really crunchy or use like a stale baguette. Y'all, look, I'm going to let y'all go because this right here, look how juicy that salad is. You could do bacon. You could do shrimp. But level 1, that salad, a 10 out of 10. Then we added the banana pepper, tomato, some cheese, some onion, and we didn't overdo the onion. 10 out of 10. Add some protein, make it a meal. Some struggle croutons. Y'all see I'm over here. Okay, let me go ahead and let y'all go. This has been Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. We made an Olive Garden copycat. Welcome to Maggie Garden. Make sure you're subscribed to Food Talk TV. The original recipe is on. We just did some other stuff today. I'll be back with you all next week, Friday. Let's see how we're doing with the likes. We are at 33,500 likes. Let's see if we can get to 35K. Make sure you like on your way out. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I make food and femininity content, so if you're here for either cooking recipes or relationship content, I'm doing that. If you all want to travel with me, I'm from Ghana. I'm going to be hosting travel groups. I just got back from China, Korea, and London. If you all want to travel with me, we're having a Q&A call tomorrow. Everybody's welcome. Go to teachablemomentswithmaggie.com, add your name to the Google form, and I'll send you the calendar invite. We made it to 35K. I was just vamping for time. So that's tomorrow at 12 noon if you want to travel with me. And if you want more relationship content, that'll be at 5 p.m. Eastern. All right. Thank you all so much. This is amazing. I'm about to tear it up and feel so good. So good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bye, TikTok. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Y'all, this is so good. I want some more chicken. I want to eat it fast before my croutons get soggy. Mmm. 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 All right, y'all. I'm coming to look at comments. If I missed anything, post it now because I'm about to shut this off and eat this salad. Hold on, Instagram and YouTube. Woo! Y'all, this is so good. I don't know how many calories are in this, but you feel like you went somewhere. I'm telling you. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Tweet. Let me turn on my struggle AC. Mmm. The sweetness of the cherry tomatoes. Tweet likes the salad. Oh my God, y'all. It is so good. The only thing different, I think Olive Garden, they make theirs ahead of time and it's refrigerator cold. So this is kind of like room temperature, but it's excellent. Looks good. Sorry, y'all got this struggle view. You get to see everything, but it is so good. If you're doing one meal a day, if you're doing OMAD, this could be a great meal because it's literally a lot of food. Looks nice and light. Yeah, boiled egg. You could do that if you're vegetarian. Uh-huh. Olive Garden. Mm-hmm. Green onions. Okay, y'all said slice it. Chop up the Texas toast. All right, I'm just checking. Everybody doing well? Shrimp, romaine, butter leaf lettuce. Christina wants feta and peppers. That sounds yummy. Yeah, you can make it your own. All right, everybody. I'm going to tear this up while it's still nice and crunchy. And I'm going to add some more protein to it. I want some more chicken. And I'm going to sit down. So, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with Lucy at 5 p.m. Eastern for relationship content. And then if you all want to travel with me, Ghana is just the first. I'm partnering with Royal Land Tours. If you all like traveling, but you don't want to do it by yourself, I'm going to start hosting groups at least twice a year, starting in Ghana, where I'm from, in West Africa. If you've ever wanted to go to Africa, maybe South Africa, maybe Asia, maybe the Caribbean. We also have the Maggie Meetup Cruise, which is in November. Everything is at teachablemomentswithmaggie.com. So I'm going to let you all go. I'm going to tear this salad up and clean up later. Thank you all so much for being here. And I'm going to go ahead and end it so I can enjoy this delicious Olive Garden knockoff. All right. Thank you, Instagram. And let me give you all the commercial over here. Thank you so much, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Bye, y'all.